heroes up top. 4 heroes from TNC. They're going to try and go for a fight. And play hard, going after March, but now the surround is here and they are going to just focus down play hard. I'm getting PTSD from the last game, John. Yeah. Play hard goes. Somewhere out there.
Just a bit of action.
JG gonna go for a Firefly, and they have got March cogsed up, so March should be easily going down, and they do get him. Nice pick off there from Neon Esports. Of course, March will be
with the punishment in the avalanche toss, just getting it onto the cogs as well, perfectly spaced out there.
Radiant structure.
Tim's bot lane getting very low on this Grimstroke. But yeah, he does tick out, and now the Fire Spirits do connect onto KB. It's our level 2 Fire Spirits, so KB gonna survive on 15 HP. And is going to TP out in time and be just
do too much with Venge at 3 and Grimstroke at 4. The lanes are too tied up, so it's going to be a bit more stacked at the mid just for a while longer.
KB, nice little Inkswell play there with Tims, but they aren't going to keep going for any form of a kill, just trying to pressure out Scam on this Drow. I've actually got 3 heroes down here from Neon, but TNC will bring Armel down, and Armel's going to run straight in with the haste on to Scam, and he's just going to blow up to the Blood Right. Now going on to play hard perhaps, but the Cogs going to push him out, and KB going to be in danger. Do get in, Yapage. I don't know about this, he gets stunned up by the Inkswell, and Armel going to have his way with him. We'll get the Swashbuckle, takes out another, and with this haste rune, Armel can just take out everyone. Cogs is going to be there. Play hard will still die to March. March, he thought about diving tier 1s, but the rest of his team did not.
Yeah, it wasn't a clean cut for them, as there is a group up top. JG along with Johnny Raw.
He's going to cop a lot of damage. He might even get blown up here. JG, still with the Flux being left alone, he is going to go down. Now the egg to be committed, but Gabby with the Tempest double is just focusing on it, and Armel will come out, get a bit more damage up, but here comes Yapage. Onto March, they'll get the Venge, but that'll be it.
Where are you watching?
They don't really get much else. Definitely a better trade for TNC.
Gonna have to watch how to use that spell. Their teamfight relies on that.
KB gonna go for the Rupture into the Blood Right. Could they have the damage in time? Well, they do.
And they just can't do anything until those tools are up. They get a scan off, but it should be clear where they are.
They get a ward out, but that's going to be dewarded immediately. And now with the Soul Line, and Armel is coming in with a double Rupture out. They get the egg off in time. It's not going to matter. Oh, that's a rough one. So they do save the gold on Neon Esports. Back towards Yapage, however, who went way too far forward by himself. He's going to die.
It's not the hero you want dying. In fact, Scam.
Haste rune activated by Armel. He's going to think better of it. Now JG going for a nice lasso onto March. They're trying to settle for any kill they can get. But look at Armel. He wants to jump into the cogs and deal with play hard, and he does. He'll just roll his way out. Call that one a drive-by, John. I'm not questioning the rules. I just wanted to know what happens if they run out of time, that's all. March, nice deny on that DD room, but a great hook shot out from Play Hard. Straight onto Tims, but he's going to survive. March swaps him out, and they're going to go after this Tiny. But Scam, he came in from the back lines, getting Tims on that Grimstroke, and now going after KB, and they are actually going to be able to get him. In fact, make it another March. Came back in on the Venge, and suddenly TNC has lost 3.
Need to start widening it, start finding a few key pickoffs. Lasso.
Yeah, nice lasso out. They got the big target in Armel. Yapage going to be out with the Avalanche, but no toss back yet. In fact, he doesn't even have it. Good hook shot in from Play Hard, but they are still moving forward onto Yapage, who has been ruptured up and now swapped out. Yapage is still there. Nobody's taking him out yet, but KB will come in and clean it up. Now the egg to be committed. Scam, he wants to keep fighting. And March looks to fall here on the Venge, unless that multi-shot misses like that. And March will survive for a bit longer as he does get another swap off onto JG. They're going to turn back around now. Stroke of Fate, not going to quite connect, but the Blood Right should not get the dust, or rather gust off. Armel cutting off from the side. be able to finish him off. They aren't going to commit quite yet. However, Neon will. Peek. Careful as JG going to look for a target now with the lasso, and they have caught out one in the form of Armel. They're going to burst down the Pango straight away. Guaranteed be dead. Will be Skem, a double kill on the Drow. Through the triangle. Play hard. He's going to get caught out here on the clock. Looks like he has no way out. He's gone. Well, John Newell also ruptured up by KB. Mid-Icarus dive, and he's gone. No way of survival, but they're going to go for the team fight anyway. Armel trying to get that rolling thunder, but he gets cancelled off, and down the lassos out from JG, but they don't have the damage. The Soulbind holding them in place, so Armel can get the roll off and go back into them. But they do get the egg. Looks like TNC, they do want to disengage out of here. Trying to meet up with them with those boots of travel. They're going to run straight into Skem. March would love a swap right now. Gabby, go for the Flux to get started, but Skem will matter it off. Meanwhile, to the north, they have found that Phoenix, and that'll be a dieback on John Newell. You've got to be worried about play hard on JG. They're going to be looking to jump in. Try and steal this Aegis. TNC, they're going to go for a quick smoke. Trying to wrap around and block the way for that hook shot. Still looking for an angle, play hard. He's waiting, but Yopaj has been jumping the Tiny. Still looking in, he does get the angle, but the Roshan's not done yet, and Gabby does manage to pick it up. So play hard is going to go down, and so does Yopaj on the Tiny. JG, he'll commit the lasso, but it may not mean anything. He'll kill KB, but he will lose his own life. And they end up getting a 3 for, well, a 2 for 4. The Aegis does expire at least on Gabby, so they get something out of this. But
for better targeted Soulbinds, has to be a bit careful here, though.
Gabby, big pickup. Oh, play hard. He missed the hook, and now the turnaround out from TNC. It's gonna be a nice easy kill onto play hard. Push out lanes. JG get the Firefly, goes for March with the lasso. They'll rupture up JG, but it's not going to matter. March should die. Hookshot, however, from play hard does not connect.
That's a successful defense. Tier 2 still stands. TNC forced to back off. Neon again with the right targets, although...
Oh, this Tempest double has been the bane of Playhard's existence. Gabby, he's not willing to give it away for free, but Skem looks to have gotten it. Just stand his ground. Hit lane. And in mid, gonna go after March. No, he'll switch over to KB on the Bloodseeker. They did lasso him up, and they do take him out. And that'll be March going down on the bench. Now JG on the chase for more. Just send the Tempest double in, but is going to get it fed to Skem. What of Atos? KP? No, he gets hookshot out by Playhard. They want to take the fight. Playhard going to be alright. They'll swap in JG instead. The egg is still going. Yopaj, a great avalanche out on that Tiny. He'll be ruptured up. They'll just focus down March first. Now JG with a great lasso onto Tim's. That'll be a Grimstroke who should be dying, but he will soulbind before he does go down. Still a great team fight up in the
looking way too big now. They have been really on point for the targeting here.
Gabby pulling out play hard, but no, Yopaj going to toss him out of there. Turn back around on that Tempest double and try to sort it out. All across the map and just find out where people are. Like right now, they're stacking them up, but good pull away from JG with the lasso. And now a great hook shot in with the cogs, blocking the way out. There is no exit for TNC. They might have to just take this fight. Armel, you all right? Gabby, gonna move back in. That'll pretty much be it. A 1-for-1.
That as well. And you know, eventually TNC's gonna find a tier 3 for themselves, as is. Yeah, no, Gabby's already back, yeah.
Trying to throw everything out onto this Tempest double. Gabby's gonna put the magnetic field down and laugh at them and take their TNC tower. Tell me how this is balanced.
It's one-man Dota. That's what it is. It's literally one-man Dota.
TNC, just the rest of them just hop in the backpack of Gabby. Just sit back, relax, boys. They are preparing for the next Roshan attempt Neon Esports. Gabby's going to scout that out. Pops the BKB on the Tempest double and go at Yopaj. He might actually kill him too, by the way. Yopaj stuck on the high ground now. Has to BKB up. With 4 heroes there. Oh, you can't miss that. He was standing still. He was basically AFK. JG, though, he is going to get a nice target in March.
JG?
He's just in. Not sure what he's up to, though. There's no lasso available. Scam trying to deal with the Tempest double. Yopaj will go try to block it up. Play hard, misses the hook again. Tempest double literally won't die.
Nope.
Play hard, die to it. That's the worst part about it. He almost goes down.
But how can you go in? Neon has a lasso. They've got the egg. They've got Tiny Toss blinking. But TNC, they've got these spark rates around. They've got March constantly screaming at Roche. Just.
Dims, gonna blink away, but there is a leap in with a lasso out onto KB. They'll drag him onto the high ground, bring him on the other side, but he had spider legs, I believe. In fact, no, he just got out of there. Still, team fight continues. The egg does blow. KB does lose his life to Scam. Scam is actually doing a lot of damage. Gabby now looking to fight back. Bring it back in. KB rushing onto Scam, wanting to go after that Drow Ranger, but he's been Hurricane Pike backed. They disarm him. Looks like Yopaj is going to be caught on the Tiny and will eventually die. And the spark rates that seem to be deleting Roshan right now. Gabby keeping scouts out. Roshan getting very, very low. And JG gonna jump in a bit too early. A great bait out from Gabby. And now JG just stuck by himself in the middle of nowhere. Will try for the lasso, but it will mean nothing. Armel even just going to jump onto the high ground now. They'll get the agents. Just seems as though they're a bit afraid about going into that Divine Rapier. They have found out Yopaj. That's going to be a massive pick on that bit Tiny. Meanwhile, Armel going into the back lines, trying to deal with the Phoenix, but he has already got the egg on. Armel just going to swash.
It's a great axe, Mike.
Oh boy, look,
beautiful. Look at that.
Look at this. Look at this. When did this become Dota?
It's like StarCraft 2 when you've got siege double damage, of course, but yeah, sometimes you have no choice. Still, the artillery that comes out of Yopaj does hit hard, but you've got an Abyssal up now on Armel.
How is he able to attack from this far away, John? Yeah. Can't even reach the arc water to hit him. Meanwhile, on the back line, JG goes to the lasso, but he was ruptured up by KP. So swap out from March. They have got the Drow. Scam trying to run. He might just lose that Divine and does. That's the Divine of the Death. Gabby, he'll take it for himself. They'll buy back on Neon Esports, but...
No, you can't stop it. That's just going to be mega creeps coming out here for TNC. And the buybacks there from Scam, yeah, they just call it. They're just done. They're done. I mean, good attempt from Neon. Really, a lot of shining moments there. They did put a lot of pressure in TNC. It's just that one fight with Roche cost them a ton. And of course, that Spell Prism. That was really one of the turning points for TNC.